Yeah.
You all set?
It's already started.
It's already started?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Liz.
All right.
Send to my girlfriend.
Yeah, cool.
Thanks, boys. That's a brilliant dad and son conversation, and I really like the way you support each other. I think there's some really beautiful words that we can take home and use to inspire each other in our rap decks too. Thank you. And can you write some more of my speeches for me? Yeah. No, that was lovely. Thank you. I like the Galway's picture. Did you climb that big hill thing, mountain, scary thing? It was very high. I'm built for comfort, not the speed, so I admire. Could I take a helicopter and meet you there next time? Could one of you pay for the helicopter? Father. That's cool. That's a big mountain there. I've got a little bit of difference for you tonight. Young Jimmy, whose day job is an Asian business consultant, who recently won the Best Asian Practicing Professional 2016 award for his work to establish and facilitate business relationships between Hawke's Bay and China. We need to learn how to abbreviate that. Bloody nice chap who was awesome. Yeah, I like that. I'll have a chat to them. His true passion is to perform stand-up at night with the stage name as Jimmy Guan, which is also to build the bridge between the Western and the Eastern audiences, but in a much funnier way. And this evening, Jimmy, not James, will share with you his journey as an Asian comic in New Zealand. Fantastic.
Could someone translate that for me? On this plane, and I read a book. The book said the Maori in this country are cannibals. That must be a joke. But then it proved to be right by the time I went down the airplane, because the guys welcomed me as they are sticking out their tongue and going like this. And someone sneaked me fresh. I was so scared. So what you just heard is a typical Western stand-up. It's performed by one man, but in the East we do it differently. So what is the differences between the East and West is that we always do it in a pair, and also we're always handsome. So I was looking for my partner in New Zealand, but it didn't go down quite well. I used to be quite fat, but then the Hawke's Bay water sort of like So can anyone recognize who is he? Does anyone know what is a Pikachu? Okay, he's a Pokemon. That's how we used to catch them before the before the cell phone was in. So I was performing at the New Zealand Law Comedy Fest. So just put it simple, it's like New Zealand Got Talent. They said to tell jokes. So I was one of them, and that was really awesome. And so that's one of the early pubs that I performed in Auckland. It's called Snatch Bar. No offense, that's what it's called. And this is Tava Taylor, and Tava is actually born and bred in Hastings. So it's pretty awesome. So he brought me to Havelock North. Because what happened is that what happens in Hawke's Bay, I'm the only Asian comedian, but in Auckland, I'm just one of the drivers, you know. So these are the final lineup for the New Zealand Raw Comedy Quest 2013, and we have one female comic. So this is the 5 minutes before the performance starting at the Q Theatre in Auckland with 450 audience. So all the other performers, they're looking at their cell phone, reading their script, and I was shutting up the girl. And she said that other girls like, well anyway, I don't want to do it. So yeah, she actually likes pies instead of sausages, according to her. I was trying to look for, a gig. So I went to see both mayors and didn't accept me because they thought before I'm not funny. So I was sort of like applying under the category of the best Asian stand-up comedy comedian. So they sort of downgraded me to this. So yeah, July is kind of like dreams come true for me. Okay, so this is the silent joke. So the pandas in China's endangered species. So how do you turn a polar bear into a panda? Is you hold up his paws and put him into soy sauce while he sleeps. So that was my New Zealand Comedy Festival show, 2.5 Asian Men. So guess who's the Asian? So this is my all-time hero. So please read this my favorite joke. So so today the Black Sticks just beat the Aussies. So who's the number one loser now? So that is available on YouTube. You can search it on the internet. So I watched this like 100 times, trying to copy his moves and his hairstyle, his tie, his mic, and I don't have a punchline on this. Okay, so things getting serious. So Eddie Izzah is one of the greatest British comics. Not about his fingernails though, but so he has this famous statement. He thinks that humor is universal. So he actually went to Germany to learn to speak German and perform in front of the German crowds. But in my opinion, I want to challenge his theory. So this is a very famous Japanese joke. It's probably not funny because space and avatar actually sound a little bit different in English. So that's one thing that you cannot translate is the language. The second thing is the culture. So in Japan, if I marry a girl, then I will become anata. That's how she will address me. And when we have child, she will address me as Dosan because I'm the father of the son. But when we have grandchildren, then she will address me as Oji-jiang because I become the grandpa. So it's a hierarchical society and you're supposed to address according to the role. Okay, so this is a Chinese humor. So if you want to celebrate someone's 1 year birthday, and tonight is the time, it's still young. So that's my conclusion. So it's universal as in that we have the same device in our brain that we will detect humor and we will laugh, but it's different as that because we are in a different context. So this is my gig tomorrow. So I know that we're not supposed to advertise, but can't help it. So Cabana, 8 p.m. Tell me for the last time. Thank you.